me see. There we go. Now, my mic wasn't connected at first. Let me switch to game capture here. Master of Command. See if that pulls it up. Yes, it does. Okay. There's only 2 people on right now, but I don't expect many. It's quite late tonight, but I've been itching to continue this campaign. I've actually I've done the Fantastic War mod a little bit, and I've done a Portugal campaign. Though I'm kind of stuck on the Act 2 HQ battle. That one's tough for me. The Spanish got so many grenadiers and everything, I can barely deal with it. But I did kind of go through and reorganize the army quite a bit. We have our, our Bavarian brigade, the mixed brigade of like, Rhenish, Kreis, I think, what are these guys? Got Kreis Musketeers. These guys are Württemberger Musketeers. What's the Furstenberg? Yep, Württemberger and Kreis infantry all in this brigade. I'm trying to get these guys to be grenadiers, which they should get here shortly. They should become Kreis grenadiers here shortly, and that's a big grenadier unit. I got the artillery all over here, so the Saxon brigade kind of has another spot open for infantry or cavalry. I might get Saxon Tatars out of these guys here, the Chevalier. I think that would be really cool to have some, and then I'll maybe get like a Saxon Cuirassier as like another heavy cav. I have a Bavarian Cuirassier over here. And what I want to do with my regiments is I want to give them some titles here and there. And the last battle we fought was the toughest one. It was the Battle of Breslau, which these guys were super important in. So I'm going to give them the title of Heroes of Breslau. These guys distracted 2 enemy battalions the whole time, and then when they came back, they saved everything. They charged down a lot of the exhausted enemies. Really saved my infantry. Hey veteran, I'm doing good. About to continue the campaign here. You have more counting to do. We got 4,000 reservists. Wow. $800. Whole bunch of ammunition. We're gonna head up to, let's see, we got to raid one more settlement to get some Palatinate Dragoons on a unique unit, a renowned unit. And then to get the Flying Batteries Doctrine, I got to dismantle 5 slums. So we got, how many slums up here? Okay, we got 5, just about 4 up here, and then a 5th up here near Magdeburg. So we'll head up this way for sure, get that done. And I'll raid the next settlement that has the worst bonuses for me. So these guys right here, they're pretty good. Supplies and mana available plus 25%. We'll head up to the village first, then we'll go to the slums. Let our army recover a bit from the last battle we fought in Act 2. You see, we could recruit a Kurfürsten Dragoon already. Or we could buy a Saxon Musketeer and fill out this brigade. I don't think I'll do that yet. I think I'll wait till I can get some cav. We're going to sell off some stuff I don't want. Just basically everything. Powder House. We ought to consider getting better items for our troops too, because I think our army is big enough to the point where we can start focusing on making it better. Though we probably should open up a 5th brigade. So every recruit we get has like level 5 experience right away, and we can basically upgrade them to anything we want right away. You play World of Warships? No, I don't. I used to play a lot of Total War, but I kind of got sick of it. I think this has been a little bit better, even though it's quite different. Get some gators. Elevation screws. Nothing too crazy here, honestly. Coffee rations. Who are my reload troops that have coffee rations? I think I might start replacing some of these things. So I'll pick up some more for the Elverfelt infantry. Now they have better reload. Less than 30 seconds at this point. I think all of my cav are armed with carbines, Sul carbines, which is good. How about the stable? Nothing too crazy at the stable. We'll save our money for now. Actually, I'll pick up a little bit more provisions along the way. There we go. Slums. We'll head over to this first slum. Burn now. ammunition. Okay. Got a feud. So we can provide $108 and receive 3 weapons. Receive reservists. We need weapons more than reservists. We got 4,000. So let's see. We got Spanish infantry muskets. I do have the Fantastic War mod enabled, so this might be from that. These are all basic though. Let's see. This has good range, poor melee, excellent melee, poor range. Then Hussar Sabers, good charge. Okay, I think I might sell those off. Reload 38 seconds, 45 seconds. Spanish infantry muskets. I like our Sul muskets more. I like accuracy more than range. I want to get more Sul muskets, so I'll sell all these. I'll sell all these off. We don't really need them. Okay, we'll head up to this next slum. We'll stop by Burnow and see what they got. I see an enemy army there. We can get some more Christ musketeers or a Saxon field artillery, but I think we'll wait. What they got here? We'll sell off all these. Earn some cash. I like the herbs there. We got some iron ramrods. That'd be nice for our shooting troops. Who here has iron ramrods that need to be replaced? And I think the Saxons could use some accuracy buff. So we'll pick up those. We'll take them. We'll give them to one of our Saxon units. We'll give them to the 1st Lubomirski infantry. Reload plus 10. Wow. Cavalry pistols, excellent quality. I'm gonna look at my cavalry real quick. I don't want them for my cuirassiers. Who between my cavalry is more accurate? Probably the Graf Brule Chevalier. I'll give them some excellent quality pistols. But I won't spend much more money than that. Not here anyway. Let's go to the slum. Maybe we'll fight another army here soon. Oh, looks like they're pursuing us. I'm gonna go to the slum first here. Desperate families. We can sell off some provisions, which we got plenty of. We'll get some money back, so we'll do that. We'll switch back to regular marching speed. We'll probably fight this what is this, a patrol army? Let's see. You bought a house yet? I feel like I have bought a house actually. I actually moved into my current house in November. We're gonna fight this patrol army quick. We outnumber them by a few thousand. Let's see what they got. They got a lot of grenadiers. Oh, fusiliers. So not all grenadiers. And some Freikorps musketeers and grenadiers with 3 batteries and a Prussian musketeer. This shouldn't be too difficult, I think. We do need an officer for the artillery corps. But that'll have to wait. I'll probably raid the next smaller settlement I see, so we can get those dragoons. Let's see, mostly these are all 3 of these are shooting based. The Varo guys, they're not. The Bavarians are melee. Saxon are kind of mix of both, and then we got the artillery. Where's their strongest troops? Definitely on the left flank, so that's what we'll put most of our shooting regiments at. And we'll put the Varo infantry in reserve there. I'll probably take this. We'll probably take this hill, set up on it. That's another thing I need to get. I need to get cover items for my shooting troops. I'll put my cuirassiers on the left, supported by one of our younger regiments of Chevalier. We'll put the Bavarian brigade behind the Saxons. The infantry, anyway. The cavalry, they're free game to use. Alright, I'll put the Salzburg with the Saxon infantry. These guys will face down the weaker troops on the right. And we'll concentrate our batteries atop this hill. Put 1 regiment of cavalry on the right. General in the middle. Let's get moving. Oops. Yeah, we'll put these guys... maybe we'll put these in advance a bit towards those hedges. That kind of leaves these guys out in the open. Because they're going to swing around here. We could put artillery like back here. Have our infantry form up on the elevation more. Put the the Bavarians with them. Put some cavalry out in these woods. I'm going to get my artillery moved up over here. Oh, by the way, we need to get guns, better guns. We all have 1-pound worn guns for our batteries. Except for the Saxon artillery, which has 6 guns. Has a 6-pounder gun. Put our cav over here on the left in reserve. Get the Varl infantry over here. And everybody should move out. Yep. That's the thing. Our artillery lacks range. So we're really counting on them to get close. Artillery on the hill, yep. I haven't done a Europe trip yet. I haven't been outside the country at all. I want to at some point, but not right now. I gotta focus on, you know, affording my home and everything. I try to keep vacations to in-country right now. Speed this up. Let's see. Yep, they're coming at us through this town. I really do not want to attack that town. I'm probably gonna form some infantry up on there. Get some guys on the hedges. You can use that river there as cover. The Nassau-Weilburg infantry, they can be in the kind of in the exposed part of everything. We're gonna put our battalion guns facing this way a bit more. I'm gonna have the Saxon artillery face the other way. Yeah, we have such big battalions. These guys have 1,800 men. And reducing them to grenadiers, or upgrading them to grenadiers, only reduces them to 1,600. Okay, the Lubomirsky guys, they're kind of up in range, or formed up already. I'm going to put them kind of at the bottom of this elevation. I'm going to put a Bavarian regiment in reserve. Kind of have these guys here. We should probably put the Salzburg infantry on that kind of mission there. Okay, I'm gonna limber my artillery. Yeah, I'm in my 20s. I'm 23. I think I started this channel when I was 18. 17, 18. That's the thing. Their artillery is going to be kind of a menace to us. We'll do some counter battery fire. Just so we... Or how about... Instead of doing counter battery, how about we get some fire on those Freikorps Grenadiers? Yeah, there we go. Got 15 kills already. Right, Nassau-Weilburg, come on, form up. I don't want to use those woods, because the woods actually kind of slow down your troops' reload speed and everything. You know what? I'm going to reform these guys here. Have the Holsteiners kind of hold back. Be good reserve. I'm going to try and have that Chevalier there be kind of bait. Okay, we can start slamming into those Freikorps Grenadiers with our 1-pounders. Oh yeah, look at that. We're opening fire already. They're getting slammed. Do we have canister shot for... We do have canister shot, but we can't use it because our infantry are blocking the way. Let me reform the Prince Xavers. Thankfully, artillery will fire over your infantry. You know what? Let's get the... Ooh. No, let's keep these guys in their position. They need to be right there where they're at. I'm going to keep the heavy cab in reserve. I'm going to have the Prince Carl guys go over to the left. Okay, here come... They're going to charge us with their grenadiers. So I have the Varl infantry ready to countercharge. They're going to slam into the Elverfelt infantry pretty soon. We're going to get some carbine fire up in there. Alright, Elverfelt boys, charge! Get my general over there to help. Hopefully the Westphalians, they can hold on just a little bit longer. Alright, Prince Xaver, can you fire at those musketeers there? Please and thank you. We'll get some 1-pound guns firing on those grenadiers and right in front of us. Looks like the Elverfelt will pull it off. I'm going to pull back... not the Elverfelt, the Varl will pull it off, so I'm going to pull the Elverfelt out of there. Our most veteran regiment is holding pretty well against Prussian grenadiers, and we are getting attacked there. I'm going to pull off the cav. Let's see, I'm going to do this. So hopefully these guys can keep firing. I'm going to switch the artillery fire a little bit. Here come some more Prussian grenadiers attacking the Furstenberg infantry. We may have to bring in the heavy cav. That might be what I do. Maybe the Chevalier as well. I'm going to have the Elverfeld infantry fire into the backs of the Prussian Fusiliers. My general up in there. Alright, heavy cavs going in. We should break these guys soon. Alright, switch your fire, boys. We may have to bring in the Holsteiners. Yeah, we're going to bring in the Holsteiners. They're not very good at shooting at... they're decent. We'll bring them in. We'll pull back the cav. We do have another regiment in reserve up here if we need it. Okay, these guys are retreating. I'm going to bring in the Chevalier. Charge them down. It looks like our cuirassiers here will win for sure, and we'll charge down those grenadiers, get them out of the fight. We're going to bring the Furstenberg. Oh, no, keep charging. There we go. Turing cuirassiers. Want my cuirassiers. Keep charging them down. Chevalier, keep charging them down. Varl infantry can get back in reserve. I'm going to bring back the Elverfelt infantry. Alright, cuirassiers pull back. Chevalier pull back. Beautifully done. Okay, let's look at our right and left here. We're being shot up pretty good. Well, not being shot up, but I'm going to bring my dragoons around. I'm going to turn around some of my artillery, because I think our infantry will win this fight up here. I'm going to have my general come back up here as well. Inspire the men. Bring the Varl infantry back in reserve. Okay, here comes the Furstenberg. We got more converged Fusiliers. That's not as bad. Alright, can you fire at will? Yes, they will. I'm gonna have these guys firm up on the road. They can recover their stamina. Yeah, they should be able to hold over here. Okay, now we're getting some good artillery fire in. Our Bavarians are doing well. We're outflanking those musketeers. Sorry I'm pausing a lot. Let me check the chat real quick. This game really improved. Never played it, though. I really recommend playing it. No, the battles were never turn-based. They're real-time. And it's less about, like, building an empire like Total War is. It's more about commanding an army. And really, like, customizing and really caring about your troops. Nothing's expendable in this game. Alright, we're going to charge the cuirassiers again. The Furstenberg guys are getting a little chewed up. For 1-pound guns, our artillery's doing a good job. Can these guys fire over with they have the elevation advantage. Let's see. Let's test it out. All right, we're gonna. They got some more Fusiliers up here that I'm worried about. Okay, yep. Let's break. Let's shatter those guys. We're gonna keep these. We're gonna keep the Furstenberg infantry over here because they are tired as hell. Elverfeld can stay. I'm gonna bring the Varl infantry around. They're gonna be my flankers. I'm gonna have my cuirassiers rest up. Okay, those guys have broken. Perfect. The Lubomirski infantry are kind of in rough shape, so I'm gonna pull them back in reserve. I'm gonna bring up the Bavarian Kurprinz infantry. We're really going to shift our artillery fire around a bit. We're going to have our troops engage. You guys stay, actually. We're gonna have the Varl infantry get up there and fire some rounds in. We'll keep the Elverfeld infantry in reserve. Let me get my cav up. Oh, our Furstenberg infantry actually broke. They must have got hit by artillery or something. They're not too badly chewed up, though. They'll be back at some point. Alright, we got some Prussian troops breaking on the right, which is good. We're going to have our Chevalier charge. These guys can hold fire. I'm actually going to bring these guys up. Keep the Holsteiners in reserve. Alright, yep, we're going to get some fire down. Get my Chevalier up. I'm going to get my Cuirassiers moving to their artillery, actually. Perfect. Chevalier, you can rest. Artillery, shift your fire to that healthy unit. I'm gonna get the Kurprinz infantry up there. These guys need to get in range. They're both outrange right now. Get them up. Okay, these guys are about to actually, like, yep, they break. Charge. Everyone else, hold your fire. Looks like they just need to break their artillery, so we're going to go do that. Have my cav pursue. They can hold fire. Get our infantry moving up. I'm gonna have my artillery hold fire. Because this battle is pretty much won, so I'm going to speed it up. Okay, what are we not breaking here? There's a unit that's not breaking somewhere. Oh, is it? No, it's not that artillery. Where is it? We should have broken. They should all be just completely routed. There's a unit we haven't broken. I don't know where it's at. Oh wait, it's way over here on this corner. What the hell? What the? I'm gonna screenshot that. Yeah, you were right, man. Here, let's get my artillery over here. We're gonna counter battery the crap out of that thing. Because I don't think I can reach that. Okay, I'm going to get my cavalry to rest. Alright. Get in range if you can and just bomb the shit out of that thing. Oh my god, they actually... Wow, that actually wrecked one of my batteries. Come on, get in range, get in range. There we go. Let me see if my general can chase that down and rally them. Okay, it looks like their artillery's about to break. They've almost rallied. Come on. It doesn't matter at this point. They're about to break any moment. Come on, boys. Get some shots in there. I'm gonna put my general over here. I'm gonna see if any of my infantry can shoot at that. Fire at will. That is so weird. I'm gonna have to show that to Griffin or something. There we go. Pretty good victory, actually. Our troops have really improved. Alright, we got some land pattern muskets, Frisian horses, horseshoes, large haversacks. I'm gonna take the provisions. We really need that, and the veterancy. We're gonna get some grenadiers now out of the Varl infantry. Von Pechman. We'll take the defensive because he's got mostly shooting troops. I might put these Christ Grenadiers in a different brigade at some point. See, we can customize the Grenadier cap a little bit, so I'll make the green part yellow to fit the rest of the outfit. There we go. Awesome. Okay, von Mengersen. We're gonna give you, yeah, plus 15 morale. Von Hohenzollern. He's got kind of some melee focused troops. I don't like that. I'm gonna have to re-roll. Fierce, I think we'll go with that because the Bavarians are very melee focused. Okay, let's replenish the losses. Distribute ammunition. Wow, we used a lot of ammo. Holy crap. We had like 600 ammo there. We used it all up. I don't think... Maybe I didn't replenish earlier ammunition. I'm not sure. But we need to get an officer for the artillery corps. We need to distribute... let's see, items here. You have Frisian horses. Take these better ones. You got good horses already. We'll sell those guys off then. Can we promote these guys soon? Not yet. We'll make these guys these Tatar cavalry. Who can be promoted? I don't think anybody can at the moment. Land pattern muskets. I prefer the Potsdam muskets, but I think we'll give these to the Nassau-Weilburg infantry. Good accuracy is what I want from them. And who could use these large haversacks? We'll probably save that for our next heavy infantry, or one of these guys. Probably give it to the Bavarians. Yeah, that's much better. How about horseshoes? Speed, we need... Let's see, movement speed of 4. Stamina plus 4, movement speed plus 2. Probably give it to the cuirassiers. They kind of need some speed and stamina. Otherwise, we'll sell the rest of this stuff off. We'll probably head up. We'll probably sell some stuff off at Bernau. Oops. There we go. Perfect. We could get some Christ Musketeers and get some Grenadiers out of them, but I think what we're going to do is... I'm going to get another regiment and make some... What is it? Palatine Grenadiers? Yeah, some Palatine Grenadiers out of them. First, I might try to... Let's see what we got for officers. Any officers here? No guns here. I want some guns. We're going to head up to these slums. Then we'll head up to Magdeburg. It's a trap! We could send in 672 reservists. We kind of burned through a lot of reservists there, so I'm going to send in a rescue party for a moderate chance. The rescued officer got nothing and suffered 5% attrition. At least it resolves one of those encounters. I hate that one. Slums usually aren't too good. You consume 14 rations. Hostile townsfolk. Could pay it. Keep them quiet. We'll do that. I don't want to... Silence betrayed. Face a weak enemy field army, and we gotta face the enemy HQ sooner. Aw, we've been duped. Let's see what do we got here. Battle of K. We got 3 Freikorps artillery, regular musketeers, and some veteran musketeers. Those guys are dangerous. And some converged and regular grenadiers. Nothing too crazy that we haven't faced before. You could muster and get some more recruits that way too. But I think I might just buy a new brigade after this battle, just so we have that 5 veterancy right off the bat for our militia and everything. See, where are their strongest troops? On the right flank. Right, my strongest brigade, meet them there. We are probably going to fight... Actually, we'll probably fight for this town here. That would be lovely. So we're going to go over there. Saxon Brigade in support. I'll probably got to make a cavalry corps at some point. We'll get the Bavarians kind of in reserve here, as usual. Get some cavalry there on the left and some on the right. Get our artillery up there with the rest of the army, with the infantry. General. Form everybody up for movement speed. What is that there? Let's get everybody moving. Oh, we failed to consider these guys. We're just going to move them up there and place everybody as we go. Get the Saxons moving up that road. Get the general moving up there. Get the artillery following close behind. Probably over here, kind of. We'll have some cav protecting them. It'll be alright. Have my cavalry screen the advance. Everybody's moving out. No units outside the map, right? Oh, I guess we can just bombard them with artillery if we need to. If they're close enough. I don't know. I've never seen that before. I don't think I've ever seen anybody talk about that before either. It's strange. Just in case, I'm going to have those guys ready to charge. Let's get our Bavarians moving. They're not moving yet. Oops. I I keep doing that. Try to move them to the eastern edge of town. Looks like they're turning to come and advance on us in line formation. I can't wait for the update to come out where they add more personalities for the AI. So it's not just very similar every time you fight a battle. And look at how fast these guys go. The Furstenberg and Elverfeld infantry are fastest regiments in the army. Some hard marchers right there. I think our slowest boys are the Nassau-Weilburg infantry right here. These Kreis musketeers. The heroes of Breslau are moving forward. I'm glad I gave them those horses in the horseshoes there. That'll help them out with their speed issues. We got our Chevalier screening the army. We'll fast forward on this a little bit. Okay, we got our Saxons, or not our Saxons, mixed amount of troops coming up here. Probably have these guys hold the outside of town. Set the Saxons up right here. I'm gonna put the Lubomirski infantry over on the eastern edge. Get them moving. Come on, boys, get moving. You already got some infantry coming up in reserve. Salzburg, I kind of want over here on the hedges a little bit. Print the Saver, I want these guys up in the town area. Holstein, you're going to be in reserve at this churchyard. Artillery, we got to get them set up. They're coming to, they're really going to outflank us over here a lot, so I'm going to actually shift some troops here. We might need to pull some back toward these hedges a bit more. These guys on the fence. We got the Varl infantry I'm going to put in reserve back here for sure. I'm going to put all of my artillery over here, -1 battalion gun, which I'm going to send over to the east. I'm actually going to keep these the Xaver infantry back here to help meet that Prussian threat that's coming. Alright, cavalry, get ready to fall back. Especially the cuirassiers, I'm actually going to pull back right now. I don't want them taking very heavy losses right away. Okay, we will fall back. Cav all fall back. Got the first shots of the day. They kind of roughed up our cav a little bit, so I'm gonna pull these guys back to the extreme left wing. I'm gonna keep these guys over on the right wing. Okay, artillery, get in position and fire away. Oh my gosh, the Varl guys, get in reserve, get in reserve. Move, boys, move. Yeah, we're wrecking havoc on those guys. Right flank is doing good. They're kind of under the least amount of pressure, so I'm going to form these guys up. Get their artillery moving. Sorry guys, some sloppy management here by me. Print Xaver is getting into action. I'm going to put my Chevalier back over here actually. I'm going to bring some of my cav. No, I'll keep a cav over here. I need some guys to charge down those fleeing troops when they start running. Here, let's get some artillery pressure. Oh, we got people charging. Alright. Kurprin's infantry, get ready. Holsteiners, get ready. I'm going to send it in one of them. Oh yeah, we got some good solid shot into there. Alright, Holstein infantry, charge. Have the Kurpins back here, ready to go in case they need to. My general out of the way. Okay, they got 3 battalions coming over to the left flank. That's going to be kind of in some danger here. So I'm going to dispatch the Kurpins infantry over to the left flank. Get them formed up into columns. Let me get my general over. Get the Elverfeld guys out of there. Let the Holsteiners deal with them. Come on, get out of there. Get into that marsh. Alright, I'm gonna have the cannons turn around a little bit. Artillery. Yeah, just keep firing over there. Pull the cav back. I'm gonna have these guys start forming up here. Okay, Holsteiners pull back. Yep, artillery shifting fire like I want them to. The infantry will hold those guys. I'm gonna turn around some of those battalion guns. Get the curb pins running into line. Get my Chevalier ready. Get my Cav ready. We're going to do a big flank attack when we're ready. I'm glad we grabbed this town. Really helps with these awful troops. They're getting better though. They're certainly getting better. Yeah, these Saxons right here, they needed some help. They got some cover, thankfully. Gotta push these guys forward a little bit. They're kind of out of range. Get my cuirassiers up there. They can provide some covering fire as well. They got some carbines on them. Okay, we got a supporting battalion coming up here, but we're going to charge them because they are very low. Yep, cuirassiers are formed up. We'll outflank them. We'll roll up that flank. They have shattered. We're going to charge these guys right here, and we're going to start. Outflanking the enemy. Okay, I'm going to move this artillery up here. Get them closer. Get our reserves up here as well. Alright, these converged Prussians are done. Let's start forming up to shoot in the flanks. We're taking some pressure off of these Saxons on the left. Alright, they got some Prussian Fusiliers coming in. Looks like they're going to try and charge us. Alright, guys, get a volley in. Get a volley in. Beautiful, beautiful. They're already about to break. Perfect, boys, perfect. Alright, yeah, we're going to shift these guys too. We're going to keep moving up. Cavalry, chase these guys down. Bavarians move up. We're really rolling their flank right now. And we're going to charge our Cav. Feels like this battle is going rapid fire at the moment. Keep chasing them down. Oh yeah, they're getting absolutely pummeled right now. We don't need the artillery fire anymore. I'm going to have them hold. So these guys can keep fire. They have plenty of ammo. So our Cav keep charging them down. Didn't mean to take the general there, but we're going to form these guys up. Alright. I'm going to have them go after some Prussian artillery here. These guys can rest up a bit. Beautifully done. Beautifully done. Alright, we're gonna have these guys hold fire. Let's start preserving some of our ammo. The Varl infantry we didn't really need to do anything with, which is good. Alright, hold fire. These guys up here can keep firing away though. Okay, cuirassiers, go ahead and rest. Chevalier, pull up. So far, Act 2 hasn't been too bad. I have my Chevalier hold fire because they're just letting the Prussians run through them. You know what? Run those guys down. Get some HP. It looks like they're about to all retreat anyway. All right, let's fast forward this. Boom. Glorious victory. Got 700 more dollars from that. Got some good stuff to sell. Some tow worms, canteens, cavalry pistols, canister round, grape shot rounds, I mean. Yeah, we'll definitely take the reservists. We need them. We're gonna need to go pick up some ammo too. Anybody with some good promotions? Not yet. These guys can upgrade to Imperial Field Artillery. Okay, so cavalry. I'll give you guys some cav pistols there. I'll give you guys some grape shot rounds. Some toe worms. Give you guys some stamina. Or, let's see what we got here. Charge. No, we don't need that. We'll give these guys the charge bonus here. We already got good haversacks. Who really needs stamina? I think we'll probably end up selling the stamina. So this stuff over here will all sell. We need to find a town, though. We're going to go straight for Magdeburg. Oh, yeah. Replenish. Who really needs ammo right now? Probably one of these Saxons. Or these guys, our Elverfeld infantry. They really need ammo. So we'll give them what we got. Winter's coming. Oh, crap. We gotta get over to town. These are all good towns up here. I don't want to really raid any of them. Oh, please. No, I don't want to fight another arm. Oh, my gosh. Second Battle of Magdeburg. We could probably get ammo out of this, at least. Prussian, mostly musketeers. This is a pretty weak army. They got some Freijaegers, though. Those are going to be tough to deal with. Oh, yeah, I have a sound mod on, actually, that has more of the Napoleon Total War sounding musketry. Okay, I'm going to try and fight this quick. Where are their best troops? Over on the left. Yes, over on the left. Basic artillery, no cavalry for us to fight. We've had to fight no cavalry whatsoever, which is good for us. Alright, so yeah, so we're probably just going to go meet them up here in the middle and just try to wreck them. Get our cavalry in reserve. Probably going to get the Bavarians up in the action. Get our Chevalier. Get our cannons up there when we can. Just fire right into them. We could probably... we'll have the Varl guys flank. We'll actually give them a cavalry unit to help flank them. Maybe some artillery too. We'll probably get our battalion gun. We'll get a battalion gun. Okay. Move. Just everybody move up. Get in the front line. Artillery, concentrate behind the infantry. Cav on the flanks. Take that bridge. Probably get some grape shot rounds downrange, honestly. We're gonna march these guys over this marsh, which is gonna slow them down quite a bit, but it's fine. Holsteiner's gonna get slowed down quite a bit. We're actually gonna pull them off and then get them up here. It'll be better for them. Same with this artillery. There we go. That way they'll miss that. Okay, here they come. Get formed up into line. We're gonna get some longer lines there. We're gonna take these fences. No, it'll give them a way to flank us, so we're gonna kind of hold. We're gonna hold the flanks here. My only worry is just that the only reserve we have is our cav. We'll put a battalion in reserve. A big battalion in reserve. We'll probably have the grenadiers cross the bridge, actually, and... yeah, just to have them wreak havoc on the enemy. Get our battalion guns within closer range. We'll step up. We'll take this fence line here. Actually, that'll be very helpful for us. Take that house a bit too. There we go. So that way we do take this fence line, but we also have our flanks covered. Holsteiners can come over here and be in reserve. That way we have a battalion in reserve on each flank. Get artillery up close. Have them travel on the road. Oh yeah, there we go. Perfect. Alright, get unlimbered. Oh crap, our general is shattered. I hope he's not injured. But yeah, he got too close to the enemy artillery. I was careless there. We're going to unlimber our artillery here. We're going to fire into this clump. Is it going to unlimber? Oh yeah, they're just taking a long time. There they go. Putting rounds downrange. We're going to get these Chevaliers to outflank the enemy. Here, switch to grape shot because you're in close enough range. And you got the reload speed. Really putting it into these Fusiliers here. Okay, these battalion guns are coming up. We're going to bring them up closer. Let's see, we could fire into... yeah, just keep firing into that center clump there. Those Jaegers worry me a bit. Let's start outflanking these battalions. Our cav, our shooting cav, I mean. I wonder, I could probably just charge straight through those Jaegers. I'll wait till they're weakened a bit more, though. You know what, I'm going to take the Elverfeld infantry off the line and put their big battalion in there. Put our big battalion in there. They can afford the losses more. Yeah, the Kurprin's infantry, they're taking heavy losses. I'm actually going to put my reserves over here. Gosh, yeah, they're taking heavy losses. When the time is right, actually I think the time is now. We're gonna charge and take that hill. Yep, you guys keep firing away. Just gonna try to get the Elverfeld infantry to outflank. Yeah, we might have to switch out the Holstein infantry with these guys real quick. They're looking pretty weak. Fire into those veteran musketeers. You know what? We're gonna do something bold, okay? Hopefully this might be a waste, but we kind of need to do it. Okay, these guys have broken, so we're gonna reform up on this hilltop. Take out these Jaegers. Oh, we went into the side of another regiment for some reason. Okay, has our general returned? Yes, he has. We'll bring him up. Okay, I'm kind of sloppy this battle, but I didn't really want to fight it. We're going to charge those musketeers. They should break them. I want those Jaegers dead. Okay, we're going to bring this artillery up across. We're going to bring our cav up across. Or take that fence line. Come on, musketeers, break them. Okay, we're gonna charge those Jaegers. They're very vulnerable to cav. Just get rid of those musketeers for good. Alright, we're gonna send these guys around the flank. They're gonna go attack their artillery. Okay, our cuirassiers need to pull back now. Oh, they broke. Small chance they might shatter, but I think we'll get them back. Alright, move up. Attack their artillery. Gonna keep these guys back. Keep this battalion gun out of the firing line. You can take care of these Jaegers. Okay, our cuirassiers have reformed. I'm gonna take them out of the main line. Okay, their artillery is about to retreat. I'm gonna take out those veteran musketeers. Okay, we got that taken care of. I'm gonna turn these guys around. Now they're getting fired at from all sides. Get our big battalions up here. I'm not gonna fire my artillery at them. Let them limber up. These guys are about to lay into my Elverfelt infantry. We'll see how well that goes for them. We'll charge the cavalry in. Alright, we're gonna hold fire, everyone. There we go. We broke that army that I did not want to fight. We're taking pretty heavy losses though. So yeah, I'll probably get. We lost 3,000 men. We can get more from mustering. I'm gonna take the ammo. We need the ammo. We didn't lose any brigade commanders or anything, so that's good. We're still pretty low on ammo for the most part. Like, damn, we run through a lot. Let's get some ammo. Let's get a 4th brigade, or 5th brigade, I mean. Yeah, look at that. We just barely managed to replenish all that. We'll do the rest of that shit through mustering. We'll keep that chest. We need that for artillery. I'm gonna see what these do. So we're making back all that money. Oh yeah, I got some other stuff I can still sell yet. A little bit, anyway. Oh wait, no, I just sold that off for $0. Game name, Master of Command. It's right in the title, man. We'll pick up some more ammo. Just to have it. Let's see, I'm gonna give this to... Field Artillery's got one already. Give it to the Saxon Artillery. Reload and move speed +4. Open order accuracy. That's for like light infantry, which we don't have yet. Probably give it to these guys. They need it really bad. Stamina as well. Oops, sorry about that. We can pick up some more grenadiers. Kind of need some more. Or some Saxon recruits, because we need to fill out that Saxon brigade. Or some Saxon musketeers, which is... I think I want to get some Saxon grenadiers. So I'm going to pick up some Saxon recruits. They should... Oh, wait, no. I think I messed up here. I'll keep them around in reserve. But I kind of wanted to... I think I can only do that by mustering. Oh, let's get an officer for our artillery corps as well. Let's see, who is the best for artillery? Get a supply wagon. We can start with Josef van Geso. Yeah, he will command the artillery corps, and we'll get a cheap officer. Probably get a melee-focused one. They don't have a cheap officer, so we'll wait. Got a staff college here we can get stuff from. We'll do some mustering, see what we get. We'll head up to the slums here. Hopefully we can get a recruit or a Saxon recruit of some sort. Roving mercenaries. We can delay the enemy by 1 week, which is kind of what I want to do, but that takes up everything. We'll just do the cheapest one. Flying batteries, perfect. We got some Imperial recruits, which is good. We can promote these guys right away. Only really to land milits, though. We can get them to Württemberg. Or no, the Palatinate guys, which is what we want. So they still got 2 veterancy, so that'll help. So we'll put them in reserve for the... Where are they at? For the time being, so I can figure this out. We're going to stop mustering. We're going to head to Magdeburg. I'm going to replenish the last of our losses. Actually, you know what? We'll just take a portion of the Saxon battalion here. We'll take some of their ammo too, so that way we have a better stockpile. Put them in reserve. These guys I want to be grenadiers of some sort. I may just disband these Saxons at some point. Okay, anything for cheap officers? No, we were already here. We'll sell this off. Oh, no, we can't do that here. We can do that to quartermaster, though. We need to decrease our ammo consumption, so I'm going to get this commissar. We're going to put that on. Oh, we don't have the money for that yet, but we'll get it here soon. We got all the 5 slums down. We gotta raid another settlement. We'll raid Magdeburg because we need resources. Sorry, Magdeburg. I hate to do it to you. Here comes an enemy army coming up the road here, so hopefully we can get this done before they arrive. Headquarters is notified. Okay, they're resting at Potsdam. Now they're moving away from us. Good. Here, now we got another elite unit and some decent items. I'll put them in the heavy brigade. They got some good Neustadt carbines, which is awesome. Give them some saddles. I don't like the heavy jackets, so I'll give those away. I'll probably put these in this unit since they're going to be up there taking heavy losses. At least I plan them to. We'll put the ammo chest for this large limber chest for the Varl Battalion Artillery. And we'll find a place to sell off the rest of this. hopefully get that last slot open for that ammo consumption. No, 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 don't. Yeah, 3 bloody battles in a row, true. Okay, these guys I wanted it for because they're our fastest reloaders. The rest of this we will sell off. Staff College, we got more stuff here. Let's get a... Ooh, okay. What did we get? Yeah, we already got a general for artillery corps. He can level up. Charge 15%. We'll get this guy for our cav, I think. He's kind of what I want to use for cav. Yeah, or the heavy brigade, I mean. Not cav. That works just fine, though. You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to disband these guys. We don't need them. We'll take all their weapons and stuff and all their ammo. Okay. Salzburg can be promoted to Kreis Musketeers. We'll make them Bavarian Musketeers because I want them to be, or should we wait, we got Württembergers already. We need Palatinate troops. I'm going to make them Bavarians because they're better at shooting. We'll have to make them a Bavarian regiment, though, so I'm going to look up the Bavarian army quick. Got the Praising Infantry. Which is it what I think we'll do? How many? Let's see. I want to see what the facings difference is. We already got kind of red for the Bavarian, one of the Bavarian line regiments. Let's see what they got. Pechmen. We'll do the Pechmen infantry. Oops. So we'll give them the sky blue coat. They kind of have like a yellow facing trim there. They actually have gold trim on their hats. They kind of look Swedish now, don't they? What's the cross belt color? White. That's what we got. Their flag. What did they look? Their flag look like? It kind of looked like a standard Bavarian flag, honestly. So it's pretty much just, it's just this pretty much, but without the eagle. Maybe just to shake things up, we could do the Liebfahne, which is just a blank pattern with... It's not this. It's something similar to that I thought was in game already. You know, we'll just do the generic Bavarian colors. Wrong one. There we go. Perfect. They got some bad muskets. We need to get some better muskets. I need to really examine this army. We got quite a large army, but it's pretty unwieldy. We'll sell off those crappy little items there. I'm not buying units. Pick up some ammo. A staff college. We got musicians. Cover bonus, max range, plus 15%. Casualties restored. We'll get some more ammo consumption being taken down. We really need that right now. Holstein. Okay, these guys can become... okay, veteran Bavarian Musketeers. Perfect, yeah, we'll do that. These guys are just still one away from being Tartars. We need to get lances for them too. These guys over here, they need this more. Okay, I don't want to spend too much more money. I don't really want to raid either. We could probably go... We already got through all the slums. We'll probably go take on this fort so we can get another doctrine. Then we'll fight maybe another field army. Siege begins. The walls are already breached. Defenders have surrendered. Fort captured. Ooh, we got some good weapons here. Potsdam muskets I'll definitely take. Choose your doctrine. We got one reroll. We'll do German arms production for sure, because we want to get some more cheaper weapons. We are kind of approaching the Act 2 HQ battle, which we need to start getting ready for. Okay, these guys need better... These guys are my shooting troops, mainly. Their range is 121. Anything's better than what they got now, honestly. Equip them with the Spanish muskets here. Now my melee troops could probably... I like the Sul guys more, though. But our grenadiers... They need melee. So I'm going to give the Sul muskets probably to... The good Sul muskets to probably one of our shooting troops. Good reload. I want accuracy for these guys. Their reload will be fine. Actually, these guys will be our fast reloaders. I want these guys to be... Which one is more accurate? We'll make the Nassau-Weilburg infantry more accurate. Which I guess... Their accuracy actually decreased, so we'll keep these... We'll keep them with those land pattern muskets. Poor range, excellent melee. These Bavarian troops here will be more firing focused, I think. We'll give our Saxons the Sul muskets. Excellent melee, poor range, and we just got all these Warren muskets switched out. Alright, I'll probably do one more battle or such, and then I'll probably call it a night. Then we'll probably finish the campaign next part. These guys probably want to fight us. Oh no, they're kind of running away. Sell off all these muskets. Just keep the money for now. Because we got a pretty good army being set up here. We'll, let's see, what regiment do we want this Landmilits to be? Oops. It's probably going to be, what? Let's see, what is the melee-focused one? Palatinate. So we're going to look at the Palatinate army. We'll make it the Prince Birkenfeld infantry. We'll do infantry for now, but we'll make them grenadiers later. Their flag. Oops, not that. We want to... Yeah, we do want that pattern. I think it's a white background. With this kind of emblem. Closer to that anyway. It's not exact at all. That's Bavarian. Kind of wish... Oh, wait. That's the League fauna. We need the company fauna. So their company fauna is more like a sky blue. Yeah, like that. More so like a blue that way. And their emblem, I don't think is in game. That's probably closer to what we want. Actually, let me choose another pattern here. Something more along the lines of that, yeah. Yeah, perfect. That's about the best we'll get. And let's see their uniform. They got yellow facings. I love this aspect of the game so much. White trim on the hat. Black and white pom-poms, but we'll do the white for now. They don't really have this leaf thing, but this will do. We spelled white. Stock is more like a gray color. Yeah, it's kind of interesting. More like that, actually. Yeah. And otherwise, that's good. That's good for these guys. We need to get some better bayonets for some of our melee-focused troops as well. Who is not melee-focused and has a good bayonet? If anybody. Not very many people. We do need better bayonets. We'll see what we got here, actually. Oof, ow. We could get some better bayonets for... We got some... Ooh. Soul muskets. Who needs those? Accuracy. Honestly, I want to get some Soul muskets for our Saxons. Just because they're cheaper now and they're a bit better. So we'll get some of that because we don't have access to good bayonets. And then we can sell those other old ones off. Or we can keep these. We don't want poor charge on them. There we go. We'll switch those out with a better quality. Perfect. Yeah, we'll worry about bayonets later. So we'll probably fight this little army here. And then let me see. What else could we do? We could swing back around. Take on these armies here. Maybe take on an encamped army. Finish off some of these encounters. Maybe take down a fort or two. But I think I'll fight one more battle tonight. And yeah, here's the winter. Force march, take these guys on. The Battle of Potsdam. Hey. Musketeers, Grenadiers, Hussars. They got cavalry. No artillery, though. Let's hope we can get some good stuff from this. My big worry right now, even with the provisions doctrine, is consumption of resources. That is something that's very hard for me to keep up with right now. So my best alternative really is raiding villages. But I don't want to do too much of that. I just hate doing that. We have really good defensive ground, though, in this village, so we got a good spawn. I'm going to have some troops out here on the road and the fences, though, for sure. Because it looks like they can't outflank us too much. We'll put our shooty boys up here. Oh, no, we can't do that yet. Let me just get the brigade ready to move out. Oops. Yeah, we'll do that. We'll have the Grenadiers in reserve. Gotta rename them the Varl Grenadiers. We'll have the Cav mostly out on the wings. We'll have one over here just in case they try to charge us. Have a good Chevalier and then our Cuirassiers and so forth. We'll have our Bavarians in reserve ready to move out when need be. Saxons, of course, will be our firers. Well, the Pechmen are more like in reserve. I want them to be... Actually, I'm going to have them on the front line so they get kills. So we got, let's see here. Prince Birkenfeld, that is Bavarian? No, that's Palatinate. Yeah, that's the heavy infantry, actually, what we want. Pechmen is a Bavarian unit, but they're a firer unit, so we'll have them up on the front. I got them confused for a minute, sorry guys. I have the general over here. Artillery, I kind of want them on the hill, kind of. But I don't think we can defend out that far. So we'll have them over here, set up, ready to go. Oh, we need to get better guns for them. Keep forgetting that. Oh, we got the, I forget too, we got the Kurfürsten Dragoons. That'll be perfect for us. Yeah, these guys are going to be great. Got a supply train too, so we can use that to keep our artillery full of ammo. And let's deploy. Alright, boys, get up to the top of the village. We'll have the Varl infantry in reserve up there. Let's have the Saxons form along those hedges, along with the Pechman infantry. We'll have 2 artillery battalions behind them, or 2 artillery regiments. We'll have the Saxons in reserve here. We'll get the Birkenfeld ready. The supply train in the rear. We'll get a battalion of artillery up here on the north. We're going to have some cav in reserve in the town itself. And my cav, I'm going to have formed up kind of along the road. Okay. 2 battalions form up right away. See where they're coming toward us. Actually, I'm going to have the Elverfelt form up here on the flank. This way the Nassau-Weilburg can get up here. Form these guys up. Put the Birkenfeld in reserve. I have my shooting cav get up front. See if they can bait out the enemy a bit. My cuirassiers on the road. Get these guys moved up into the churchyard. Have the artillery move up once more. The general move out of the way. Have my supply wagon ready to go. Our army is ready to meet the Prussians, so I'm going to fast forward this. These are both 1-pounders. Nope, they got a 6-pounder there. Good, that's exactly what I want. We're going to move the Birkenfeld infantry up to the fence. It seems like we're going to need them up there. Get the cav on the hill. Yeah, it seems like they're really going to try and get around us here. We're going to start firing on those converged grenadiers. Alright, we got some kills on them already. 39 with the 6-pounder iron cannons. We're really going to get outflanked up there, so I'm actually going to pull the Elverfelt infantry around to protect this flank. Have them kind of pulled back just a bit, just a hair. Yep, take on those converged grenadiers. You take on these converged grenadiers. Alright, here they go. Here they come. Alright, maybe these can fire away. I need to get some grenade bags for these guys too. I'm gonna have this cav cross the stream. Yep, here they come. They're coming around. I'm gonna bring some Bavarians out of reserve here. Pull these guys up. Those Prussian grenadiers should get massacred. Yeah, these guys are gonna have a tough time up here. I'm gonna get... Oh man, they got that battalion up there. Let's see if we can draw them over here. Okay, yep, our grenadiers are really going forward. Okay, we need them to pull back though. We need them to pull back and hold right here for the time being. Or actually, no, they're going to get outflanked there too. Alright, pull back. Alright, you guys fire at them. You guys shift your fire to the right. Alright, you guys start firing at targets closest to you. You guys just hold off those infantry as long as possible. Oh, no, form up on the fence though, please, please. Good. Oh, okay, here comes their cav. Prussian cuirassiers. Oh, wow. Ooh, that might not help us. Oh, we might break. The first Undergroons are going to break. Yep. Our cav's going to break. Okay, we're going to get our cuirassiers moved up. Oh, we might... Our Carl Dragoons, though, they might hold. They may hold. Maybe. Maybe not. What a shameful display from our cavalry. I mismanaged that, though. That's kind of my fault. We need to get better artillery ASAP, too. Okay, get some flanking fire in, Dragoons. Yep, here they come. You guys are braced. Oh, they won't be able to change in time. Alright. Cavalry, charge in. Take those hussars out. Oh, no. Okay, we broke their hussars. Bavarians keep firing on their infantry. Okay, we're breaking their cuirassiers. Perfect. Honestly, I want to chase them down. Okay, we've broken that musketeer. We're going to shift fire to the northwest. Approximately. I get your fire in there. The Valberg musketeers have recovered, so I'm going to bring them up. I'm actually going to bring some support up from the Saxon brigade, too. Have them run into line. Oh boy, they're coming, they're coming. Have the Bavarians ready. Okay, cuirassiers rest on the road. Yep, here they come. Alright, Kirpin's infantry, get in there. I'm gonna have these guys start pulling out immediately. Bavarians just slammed right into them. Alright, I'm gonna have my Chevalier charge those guys down. Okay, their infantry have turned around to fire at my cuirassiers, so I'm gonna pull them back. Boom. Perfect. Good job from the Bavarians. I'm gonna send the Birkenfeld infantry to the right flank. Send the general up. Yep, we need to pull our dragoons out of there. Our Chevalier, I mean. We've broken that infantry. We don't need to deal with this one. Treat them down the road. Bavarians are holding strong on the right. Looks like they're going to break that enemy infantry soon. Okay, Saxons, I want you going after that. Perfect fire. I want to get them in range of my Elverfeld infantry as soon as possible. Supply train is doing good. It's keeping our artillery supplied. I'm going to bring them down here. Looks like the Prussians are getting low on ammo. Looks like we've broken that battalion, so I'm going to flip these guys around. You don't need to run. Just get in line. Okay, they've retreated. turning these guys around. Right, Furstenberg, you guys can swing around, fire. You shift your fire. Concentrate on that battalion. Have my cav come back. I need my cav come back. I mean, the ones that broken anyway. No? Okay. Charge those Prussian musketeers. Don't let them come back. That's not a good look for the Dragoons we spent a lot of time getting. But it's probably, again, my fault. We didn't take too many heavy losses for most of our units. Only the Peckman guys kind of took a lot of heavy losses. That's mostly because they were charged by a bunch of, you know, heavy grenadiers. Okay, their infantry have routed. Most of them have routed anyway. Okay, ceasefire. Over here. Oh, they broke. Good. Good victory. We'll assess the aftermath of that here and what to do next, and then I think I'll end it there for the night, because I got work in the morning. Oh, we won 100 battles in the game. Perfect. Got the achievement for that. We got some good items, too. Perfect. We can get the recruits elsewhere. I think we're going to take the ammo. Or, yeah, we're going to take the ammo. Got 1,000 ammo. I bet we're going to use a lot of it. Pretty good amount of it, but not all of it. That's good. Want my best brigades refilled. The artillery is fine for now. Von Hohenzollern can get another thing here. Combat effect. It will take legendary for sure. He's fully maxed out. Okay, we're going to switch to marching formation. Probably go back to Potsdam and take care of things. Then we'll probably head down this way again. Or maybe to that outpost. We'll see. Or to the slum there. I kind of want to resolve these last few encounters. So we'll go over to the Potsdam real quick. Take some recruits just to fill out our last... There we go. Perfect. Or almost all the way. Not sure who else needs some, but whatever. It's basically negligible at this point. I don't want the basic ones, so I'm going to get rid of those. Some of the Spanish mods are kind of coming back in. Ooh, we can get Tartar cavalry. Great charge and well, mostly great charge, but great movement speed. Well, the cuirassiers are a mix of both, actually, but the Tartars are larger. I just want some Tartars, so I'm going to take them. And I'll customize that unit here shortly. We don't really need the open order stuff. Ammo consumption, though, is very important. We'll probably give that to our heaviest ammo using units, which will probably be one of the... This one will probably be pretty heavy. So we'll give that to them. We could use an accuracy buff. Probably one of our shooting units because they need more accuracy. Cover bonus. Ooh, that would work. Ooh, whoa. What did I do? Oh, I put him in reserve. We'll take this guy's axe, replace it. Probably sell the rest of this stuff off. That's right, these guys need reservists. Damn, we took some heavy... It feels like we're taking losses that are too heavy, but aren't really. You know. We get some Feldjägers. I think I'll keep these guys as shooting troops. I don't want them as grenadiers, so we won't upgrade the Württemberger musketeers further. We'll probably keep these guys as Chevalier. I might upgrade them to Veteran Chevalier, but that's about it. Let's look at I know there's at least one Saxon, historical Saxon Tartar unit. Cavalry, Fry, Saren von Schill. Ulanen, or Tar. Oh, there's two of them. So there's the Graf Rudnicki Ulanen with the blue, and Graf Reynard with the, like an all red. Okay, so I think I kind of want to do the all blue. So we'll do. Oops, let me go back. The Graf Rudnicki Ulanen. And let's see their uniform here. So it's kind of like a white coat with blue accents. So it's more like a darker blue, kind of not like that. Not like that either. More like this right here. Yeah. They got trousers that are that kind of blue color. They got a solid black hat. So we'll do that. The belt color is good. The little coat things there are about like that. We'll give this guy like a gray hair color. That's what this guy kind of has in the reference image. And do they have a flag? They don't seem to have. White cross and 4 blue squares. On the pole, a gilded button. Could do something like that. With like blue on the back. Or something like that maybe. Yeah, so we'll do white cross, 4 blue squares. Yeah. Yeah, that works. We'll give them some better sabers for sure. We could give these to the Techman infantry, I think, just so they have some good stuff. And we'll sell off these, so we should get our money back. Now we really need to look at, like, you know, weapons and such. Got some Sewell muskets here. A lot of weapons I don't really want. I guess the land patterns are pretty good, but I want good quality stuff. Casualties will be a big thing. We'll take one of those. We'll take one of these too. A foundry, that's what we need. Iron 12-pound guns. We get a pair of those and just have better artillery all around. We could spend the money, get the gush. Oh, these are great. I'm gonna take one of these and have a really good battery. Then I'll take some 6-pounders for now because it'll be better than what we got. So we'll give these guys the Geschwindstück 6-pound gun. Give these guys a 6-pounder. Get this guy a 6-pounder. Much better. Much, much better. I don't think we... Oh, wait, no. Hold on a second. Don't we get rid of those old 1-pounders or no? No, I guess not. Heavy casualties. Heaviest casualties probably go to these guys, honestly. But they already got one. They already got an excellent quality one already. Furstenberg honestly kind of needs it. We'll replace this here. They already got a commissar unit. Yeah, so they're kind of shit out of luck here. These guys can take some. We'll get rid of that. I think that works. Yeah. There we go. Otherwise, I think that's going to be it for the night, guys. I'm the #1 Field Marshal fan. Hey, Brady. Anyways, yeah, I'm going to end it there for now. We just played for about 103 minutes. So, yeah. Next time, we'll probably finish off Act 2. Got a lot of good battles this one. So, I'll see you guys next time.